In this video, I'm gonna show you how I achieve these really nice professional looking photos for Instagram and for your videos. So without any further ado, let's begin. Camera, the most important one. So you can take pictures without camera, of course. It doesn't really matter whether it's your phone or point and shoot like this, or in the DSLR one, which is I'm using right now, the T4i. I use that most of the time now because I have this, you know. Or before I used the in-between one, which is in between point and shoot and DSLR, like a really compact one by Sony. This is the Sony NEX5. So this is how it looks like. I used to take pictures and videos, HD videos with this one before I got the T4i. It doesn't really matter what type of camera you use. I'm gonna prove to you it doesn't really matter. So I'm gonna take a picture with this point and shoot one of my makeup right now. I'm gonna do that. Now I'm gonna go take a picture of my makeup also with this Sony NEX5. Do that. Alright, that's that for the Sony NEX one. And then now I'm gonna go take a picture of my makeup with this camera. So I'm gonna turn it off and then I'll be back. Alright, the second tip I can give you guys is a good lighting. Now, you don't have to spend a lot of money to, you know, get a good lighting. Got these really cheap lighting from Home Depot. I'll show you right now. This one. Now, this may look like a little crazy, but it's all you need. I actually using one right now. It is all you need to get a really nice lighting system. So, especially if you don't have a lot of space on your workspace or on your table, this is really nice. You just like kind of clip it in. And I recommend to use white light instead of yellow. I don't know how it's called, but I will put the name of the bulb that I am trying to tell you guys below the description box. I can think of the name right now, but this is basically what I use. It's made in aluminum, and you know, this clippy thingy where you can clip it to whatever basically, and it's all you need to get a really nice clear picture. So that's pretty much it for the lighting. Alright, so this is the software that I use. It's called Photoshop Lightroom 4. A friend of mine, he is a professional photographer, introduced me to this software. This is what he used to edit his pictures. These are the photos from the DSLR. And then these are the photos from the NEX5. And these are the photos from the point and shoot Sony Cybercam. So I'm gonna go ahead and crop this picture right here. This is from the DSLR. I already cropped the other two, which is from the Sony NEX5 and the Cybershot one. Now, what I usually do to edit these pictures to get it more clearer and more vibrant, I tweak the exposure and the contrast and the blackness and the shadows of the pictures. Like this one, I want to do a little tweak the blacks, the shadows, which that's what I usually do, the exposure a little bit, and then the clarity, because this one, it's not too clear like the other two, unlike the NEX5 and the DSLR. So I'm just gonna tweak a little bit of that clarity. Now, the color of this one is a lot brighter than the NEX, the other two, NEX and DSLR. So I'm gonna tweak the saturation a little bit to kind of diminish that yellowish tone right there. This is what I usually do too, to really focus into the makeup. So I'm just gonna go soften it up, so soften up the surroundings of the makeup. I'm using this one, this tool right here. I don't know if you can see it. I just click that, and then it gives me a little, you know, circle like this. So what I usually do, I just soften the areas around the eyes, because I want the picture to just focus in my eyes. So that's pretty much it, what I usually do with my pictures. Now going back to the Sony NEX, again, I'm gonna go tweak the blacks so the color pops even more, and the shadow, you can see the difference. And then again, I'm gonna soften the areas around my eyes, and there you go. So that's that for what I really usually do to my pictures. This is from the DSLR, and that's from the Sony NEX5, and this is from the Cybershot. See, the difference is not that much. That's why I told you earlier, it doesn't really matter what kind of camera you use, because here with this software you can actually make them equal. I'm gonna crop this real quick and I'll show you the difference between the two. So that's the unedited one, and this is the edited one. See how bright the blacks and just the eyes is the main focal of the picture. Picasa, which is also my favorite tool to edit my pictures. Now, before I go to Picasa, I wanna tell you guys that Lightroom is not free. It is very cheap though compared to other Photoshop software. Lightroom is only $50, maybe less, or even if you get it from eBay, you'll probably pay only 20 bucks for it. It's really a really nice tool. Anyway, so this is the Picasa. Let me just edit one picture and show you guys what I do in Picasa. Now, Picasa is free. You can download it for free. And what I really like about Picasa, it has like a really nice, easy tool, like nothing complicated. You can crop your picture, you can straighten it, you know, red eye fix and stuff like that. And then here you can tweak the shadows, the highlights, and the exposure, which I like. See, that's the shadow. I like to turn the shadow up because it makes the color pops. I mean, the blacks and the colors pops. So highlights, I don't really use highlights that much. Feel like this is the exposure. Now here, because it has like different effects too, like tint, focal black and white, and then here another tool where you can do different effects on your pictures, and also this one. But mainly I use the crop in this tab right here to tweak the exposure and the blackness. Oh, also Picasa, you can do collage with this one. If you don't want to do it on your phone, you can definitely do it here. Like for example, this. So yeah. Now if you got no time to use your DSLR or, you know, use your other cameras, good cameras, and transfer it to the computer, you can always use the phone, and I'll show you right now what app that I use to get a really nice clear pictures using my iPhone camera. These are my all photography apps. My top 3 favorite ones are Simply HDR, Morbid 2, and iDarkroom for photo editor. But my top favorite one is this one, Morbid 2. So I'm gonna show you how it is very very comparable to the things that I do in Photoshop Lightroom. Now it is like super clear, super bright, so I'm just gonna turn the brightness all the way down in front of the smoothing, and then the detail, I want to turn it up, all the way up. The smoothing, turn down a little bit, like in between the smoothing and the detail, and then the tone, which is most importantly for me, all the way down. So that's that. So I'll show you the before. So that's the before, and this is the after. So what it does, it didn't really manipulate the colors of the makeup, but it kind of softened the areas, the round areas in the photo, which the same thing I did on my Lightroom. I kind of softened the skin, tweak the brightness, so the skin goes really smooth, and then the main purpose of the picture, which is the makeup, really pops. So that's what I do to this app. So that's pretty much it. And then this one is the HDR, which is, you know, your photo gets like really sharpened. Watermarking my photos, I use A+, and I just like load the albums and stuff, and then I have like I did like a pre-catalog here, which you can, you know, design your watermark. So all you have to do whenever you load a picture, you just like choose whatever you want, like this one, and then you can zoom it in and out, and then you can double click that and, you know, fix the opacity. So that's all I pretty much use. The Simply HDR, it's probably free, or if not, it's probably $9 or $9, I mean 99 cents or $1.99. More Beauty is free. A+ Signature is free. So for my collage, I use Photo Frame, which is pretty basic. So yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you find it really helpful. If you have questions, please don't hesitate to ask me, and I will answer you back as soon as I can. And yeah, and don't forget to hit that subscription button. I don't even know where the subscription button anymore. YouTube changed a lot. But anyways, don't forget to subscribe and follow me on my social networking site to interact with me. And that's it for this video, and I'll talk to you guys on my next video. Bye!